Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're here to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. We just are out of a covert operation and ready to go back into just a regular alien abduction, if you want to call any of these missions regular. We're going to be heading into Shenzhen, China for a moderate mission in an urban large structure. And just as a reminder, we still got a UFO. I think it was a medium UFO still roaming around Napa the Earth near Nigeria, somewhere in Africa. So it'll be curious to find out if that's just kind of a bombing run or if we're actually going to get a landed medium here right after we finish up here. So anyway, coming along on this mission, we have chosen Tamir, Shalom, Busty along. He is our support grenades specialist as far as an engineer goes. He is due a promotion, so this particular promotion we just go straight forward with his build on smoke and mirrors. So we definitely got some extra smoke in our belts to help protect us. We got Angela Mutti Merkel along. And she has been given a scope to kind of help her infantry aim and hopefully make her just a little bit more deadly out there. We have Barry Bonds, Barry MVP Bonds along as our Rocketeer. He is my one and only snapshot survivalist build Rocketeer, and guess what? He is due a promotion going out on this mission, and he gets that exact perk that will help make him valuable. And that is snapshot. I still prefer steadying a rocket ideally, but you know, especially in an urban structure where we're gonna have to keep mobile maybe to get the right lines depending on what the map is, it's not a bad time to premiere a snapshot Rocketeer and see how that goes. Let's see who we got next in line. We got Zhang, Chilong along. We haven't seen him in a little bit, and he is along as an assault for us. Serena, Momma Smash Williams is along as our, well, concealment recon scout. So we have a scout on this one, and we have our one battle scanner that I decided to bring along just in case we get some of those annoying seekers showing up. So her perk, she's the last one due a promotion, and concealment recon. I know low profile is pretty much out because it doesn't jive or synergize with concealment. Last concealment scout got the Deadeye promotion, so I don't need everybody of this build having that Deadeye promotion. We kind of want to spread it out, and just to increase the damage abilities of this particular scout, Serena Williams, we're going to go with Ranger. And finally we have a couple of Lance Corporals along, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo, one of, I think we only have a small handful, 3-ish I'm thinking, Lance Corporals left. He may, I'm trying to remember who was injured and who wasn't, but we got our last few left, and it's starting to get to the point where we want to get everybody promoted. I don't want to leave anybody behind, so Cristiano Ronaldo's along as our gunner. And finally Hank Aaron, that last Lance Corporal. You can tell because they don't have a nickname yet, so we got to get them all promoted up after this mission. Let's get in there and see exactly what this urban large structure map is going to be for us. The long flight to China has arrived. Let's get in there and check out the map.
We're heading into China for the next
depending on where we start with this building, it can be good. And depending on where we start, depending on where the aliens are, it can be a challenge. So just depends on how the beginning goes. Let's get in there and find out.
Central, this is Big Sky.
Okay, we're kind of off in the back corner. I don't mind. This starting position gives us immediate access to the building without having to move too far in the open. The only thing that can make it awkward is if we expose right down the alley or right down either sidewalk before we get into any good cover. Let's see. Why don't we lead off, Serena? I think I'm going to send you up to the door. There's 2 doors in this room. I'm going to kind of get set up around those doors, and we may also take a peek through this window and see what we see that way too. So Serena, let's get you over here.
On my way.
Let's open the door and check out this room. And it's good. And we can't quite get all the way over up to that door, so we'll just pick this door.
I'm rolling.
And we'll get our assault way over here. Oh, excuse me, that's infantry. We're going to get our infantry. Nothing like knowing your soldiers, right? Zhang, let's get you in here on the other door next to Serena. Sometimes I just see that blue and I'm automatically thinking one person without paying attention. And we got Hank Aaron. He's going to move up. We'll kind of keep him in the rear, peeking around this corner here, because he's more support anyway. And how far can we get you? Not so great, so we're going to get you up to this point. Cristiano. Now we got 2 left. We got Tamir, our support guy. We also got our Rocketeer. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to peek the Rocketeer through that window. And we got the interior doors set. I'm just going to bring you also, Tamir, up nearby to support in through these windows depending on what we see. So let's move ahead with that plan. We'll overwatch you guys out here. And I am going to steady you this turn. If we take a peek through the window, you may get a chance to use snapshot if we see something inside there. But for this turn, we're just going to go ahead and do the old-fashioned steady the rocket move.
Come get some.
Not a lot of noise out there. Got a little floater noises at the very end here. But before that, really didn't hear a lot. So I'm going, uh-oh. I only brought 1 battle scanner for those seekers. There's going to be all a bunch of quiet enemies. Seekers is at the forefront of my mind. What door shall we peek through first? Why don't we move our Rocketeer, see if we have a snapshot ability through this window, and see if we expose any aliens.
Aye, aye, Commander. Eyes on target.
Oh, well, it wasn't definitely through the window. That's not a great spot for you to be right now, Barry Bonds. You are very exposed, and the odds of you taking all of them out with your rocket, woo, keeping you exposed. I don't know if that's the place we want to do it from. Wow. That's not necessarily the best place for us to be. Just for grins and giggles, I was about to say that slightly different way. Let's see what the rocket and scatter. Ooh, just horrible scatter, 3.5. So snapshot isn't all what it's cracked up to be, and I knew that, which is why I only have 1 of these builds. But can you imagine if it didn't have snapshot, how much worse it would be? And the range would usually be less. So I can get a shot on the car and try to do some damage, but I don't think the payback with scatter is going to be worth the risk. So I'm going to have to probably take a move and get Barry Bonds kind of positioned a little safer from here. I'm going to open this up with Zhang and see if we see anything else inside the interior of the office, and right now we do not. So I didn't notice, maybe you all did, but I did not happen to notice an excessive amount of thin men noises, at least not to my ear. Now the question is, if I open this door and bring a second pod in from off to the side, that's probably not the smartest of moves. Probably better to move up through some of this office furniture and start moving up that way a little bit. Problem is a lot of my cover's only half cover, which doesn't excite me. So maybe we bring... Barry Bonds, how far back can you get? You can't really get a lot of places really good and really safe right off the bat. So maybe, thinking we'll bring Zhang over this way. Kind of see out the front door a little bit. Okay, no new pod activations, which I'll take. I'm thinking they're going to be throwing a lot of acid. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. No, we don't have any vision there. So we're going to have some really potentially Overwatch shots up against them. And I'm going to bring my other support back this way. We do have vision right there with Tamir, but I don't know that that's really the exact spot I want to go with, or take a shot at 50% and keeping him exposed and half cover. What I'm probably going to do is we're going to get Barry Bonds around the corner. Now we at least all have some protection. And I'm thinking we're going to throw a little smoke for our half cover selves right over here. And everybody else is going to be doing some Overwatch business. As the thin men, I believe, will start to move forward on us. So let's just kind of set up an Overwatch and see if we can trap them in some Overwatch. Okay, there's the first move forward. 60% is not bad. Oh, but it's a miss. Kind of get excited when reaction shots are up in the 60% range, to be quite honest. And we are suppressed now. Serena Williams. He's got some good cover there. Oh, the acid. And that was a smart move, because guess what I was already thinking? Grenade, grenade, grenade. Because he's locked up in a nice position right there. Another reaction shot. We got another miss on the reaction shot. Took out that office partition, it looks like a little bit.
Get me out of this position.
So they've just gone whole hog high and heavy on the suppression here. Okay, we are poisoned here, so it really makes no sense for me to try to throw a grenade, because it ain't going to happen. And he's in full cover, not good. Now I obviously can suppress right back, make him a little less ineffective on the full cover, because everywhere else where people are going to move, except these guys right up front, aren't as good. Now I have a snapshot available on a rocket. Now if it was a short range rocket, I guess that's where snapshot has its benefit. Short range wise, the scatter's not bad at all. It's when you start getting out to this long range. So the one thing I'm going to look at is perhaps sending the rocket right here, because they've got that one guy entrenched in really good cover, and maybe the best way to get him to move, and if I'm lucky I get a side benefit of setting that car on fire. So we're going to send the rocket here, hopefully center it on this thin man right here. And if we get lucky with scatter, let's cross our fingers. Let's just do it.
Rockets away. Target system must be
Whoa, it took out the building and hit nobody. So much for Snapshot Rocketeers. About the only thing it did, I take that back. It did help me out, because look, I've got a flanked wide open shot that didn't exist before because the wall is now gone. And seeing as how we have the hollow targeting ability, I'm just going to go ahead and take this shot. If he misses, we get to follow up with hollow targeting. Come on, Cristiano Ronaldo, good job. So one of our guys is less suppressed, and that is the one I had hoped it would be, and that is Zhang. So he has a little more mobility now to move forward. Now that's half cover right here, so it's not really able to get any flanking shot, and I can't get up close enough with any kind of cover to get a good shot behind the full cover guy. So we'll stay back a little bit and see what we got to work with here. Let's see. Angela Merkel, you don't have a shot, unfortunately. Now we can get you up. You know, it's easy to get you moved up and get you a shot. Problem is, we're starting to get clumped up now, and that makes us prime acid targets at that point. The only good thing with all the shots that they've taken is I am somewhat free to move right now. Now that looks like acid right there, and this move, this hex looks like, that square looks like acid. So I'm really not in great shape to move Hank Aaron forward, so I may just be stuck doing some suppression of my own back here on this guy in the back. Now, Angela, how do I want to work you up then? I think I need to see about seeing what I can do with Zhang. By moving over this side, we really start exposing more of the map. Oh boy, right here gets me into terrible cover being so close. Now it would allow the use of a grenade, it would allow the use of a flashbang. We got to figure out the best way for Zhang to move. Maybe what we need to do is just get ballsy and get daring and do the double dash, or do the run and gun right here. It'd probably be, even though in full cover, probably be a decent shot because we're going to be so close. Other option is to get out wide, and it's not going to be quite as high because we got a little distance with the shotgun, but we got a nice flank shot right here on the thin man in the side behind the car. And then we can always lock down the dangerous guy over here with suppression. So let's try that one. Let's try that one. Let's see where the pathing, how does the pathing get us out here? Yeah, so we shouldn't be exposing any other aliens. And then it gives some space for me to potentially get Angela Merkel out there with a shot. So let's do it.
Moving.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, there was another thin man hidden back there that I wasn't even thinking. There you go. Always keep count of your thin men. Always keep count of your thin men. And it's not a guaranteed kill, although we do have 76% chance for critical and 90%, so I can't turn down those odds. There we go. There we go. So now we do have, now we can lock down, and that's what I'm going to do, the most dangerous, best covered thin man right here. We're going to go suppression all the way right there.
Aye, Commander. Suppressing.
And then with Tamir, we're just going to hunker you down since you got that poison to mess with right now. Angela Merkel, I'm going to get you over where Zhang was and see what kind of shot, and see if you can break suppression for Serena Williams. It's only 61%, but we got to give it a shot. Ah, not good at all, not good at all. Now we're suppressed here. And it just doesn't give us any great shot at all. But the only thing we can hope for, and it's only 26%, really not good. So we're just going to sit you on Overwatch, Serena Williams, and see what the turn brings us. Ah, floaters adding. Oh my good. 2 big pods, 5 each, 10 on the map, all other than the ones we killed. Oh, we got some Overwatch working though. I'll take that. Nice damage on an Overwatch. Oh, he's moving up close. He's moving up close. Zhang is in trouble. Oh, and he spits, of course. Spits the acid. Not good at all. Angela Merkel, good. Did not get hit.
I am pinned down.
Suppression returns some suppression. I wonder how far that grenade can go. Problem is, it doesn't go very far. It looks like it would hurt me just as much as them. So that's probably not a well thought out or best way to use a grenade. Oh, we got a lot of okay-ish shots, not a lot of great shots. Let's see what we got from the back row. I guess the thin men are what worry me the most right now, just with their versatility on acid and you name it. Of course, these floaters dashing through with their mobility. Now we got to start thinking that, ooh, could they flank us? Could they? But we got Serena Williams open, able to make some shots. She's also got hollow targeting. Hate the fact that she's only in half cover. I'm wondering if we need to do some kind of a pullback into better cover. What have we got as far as rockets again? Do we try again with the rocket and hope it doesn't scatter to the wind again? Seems like kind of a waste for a rocket, doesn't it? But it would be an easy answer if we could get it to not scatter this time and get a hit.
Ready for the fireworks?
Let's go, Barry Bonds. Come on. Okay, I'm not loving my Snapshot Rocketeer, am I? I am not loving my Snapshot Rocketeer. Okay, what we can do now, but he's acided, dang it. They're all acided. Oh my goodness. Well, what I got to do is try and lock them down a little bit till some of this acid wears off is what I got to do. What kind of range and acid prone self do you have on a grenade? Still sucky. So we got to get that acid going away. Problem is, by doing that, I'm taking away suppression that I could do. And then I'm putting them right next to each other. Well, I don't have to have them next to each other. I can still throw this grenade. That's what I can do. Let's get the first med kit up here. Let's use this first med kit. Get rid of the poison.
Quit your bitching.
Yeah, quit your bitching. Let's get pushed forward. We're going to push forward way over here to give us a little distance from those floaters. Do this side of the vehicle.
Aye, Commander.
We're going to see what we can do with a rocket. We're going to center it on the suppressor and maybe get some residual damage on the other thin man if we're lucky. See if we can break the suppression.
Simple.
So we Got some damage back there. Suppression is broken. Not that Zhang was going to do much of anything. But what it does allow me to do, it would allow me to do, wait, not you, Serena. It would allow me to lock down one of these thin men over here, namely this one, so that Zhang wouldn't get flanked, or at least lower the odds. Let's do some suppression to try and lock down this guy right there, because we don't need Zhang getting flanked. And we're going to do some more work on the thin men, namely the guy in the back, so we don't get some more spits. He's worrying me to death. This guy right here, 56%. Probably not going to do the job for me, but it is going to holo target the guy for Angela Merkel. We're going to hit 2. That's also really, really good. So Angela Merkel, you should have a much better shot now. 70. It's up to 71. Let's do it. Finish it off. We need, oh, come on. We need to start getting rid of these thin men here. We need to get rid of these thin men. Come on, Angela. Let's do it. Come on, Mutti. There we go. Because if we don't get rid of these thin men soon, the floaters are going to have their way with us as the thin men lock us down. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I could afford to take a 1-point hit. Potentially, by throwing a flashbang over here, because I can get my flashbang far enough, kind of take these thin men out of the picture. I think, maybe, kind of, sort of, or does that mean they're just going to spit that much more acid? I don't know. So we aren't grouped up here. I think I'm going to take the 1-point hit. It's armor hit anyway. We're going to throw the flashbang. Hopefully we don't panic. But Zhang, oh, he has steadfast, that's right. Good old Zhang. Plus we gave him, yeah, the will, for the extra will, we gave him that perk. So I should have not worried about him panicking. Now we got our, have to be afraid of what these floaters might do. If they want to sit there and overwatch, I am totally fine with that. Thank you, floaters. We can always count on a floater to do some funky, weird things. Trying to break the suppression. Okay, so this has worked out. The choices seem to have worked out, although now our choices are slightly limited just because there's so many overwatches going on out there. Now I can get rid of the thin man overwatch. In fact, I can throw that second grenade and get rid of the thin man. I lose a carcass from it. But he's the guy in full cover that's just having his way with me. I'm kind of thinking we do waste it. We do waste it. We kind of center it like we did before to maybe do another 1 point of damage on that thin man. It looks like he was the leader thin man anyway, so just ticking away at his damage ain't gonna hurt. And let's see if we can finish off the overwatched thin man to at least give me some movement over on this side of the map.
Eat this.
It only does 1 damage. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What kind of a shot do you have here, Zhang? You're not close range. Am I willing to take another armor hit on you just to try to thin these thin man ranks? I don't know. Because right over here I got to reload. What have we got with your pistol? 56%? Wow, 61 against that floater. So that's actually not bad for a pistol shot. Mutti, you're probably out of ammo too. Wouldn't you know it? What do I have available over here? What kind of a shot against him? Only 47%. I think I really just need to keep pushing against these thin men. So what I'm going to do is go for the hits, not the suppression. Get the hollow targeting going. Ronaldo, get the hollow targeting going. Would have been nice if you could have hit, by the way. You know, just would have been nice. Okay, he's shot. We got suppression available also if all else fails. Or I got another 46% shot right there. But I got to keep you in mind just in case I need to. Well, actually, what I can do, I can also suppress in the back if I need to. So we're going to hold off on you, Hank Aaron, to fill in. And I'm going to take Zhang and push him to the limit and take this shot right here on this thin man at 91%. See if we can't thin the ranks of the thin man. There we go.
Eliminated the target.
You're going to get hit another dink from that dang acid. So we don't want to do that anymore for you, Zhang. Now we got Overwatch in the back. And I would be able to get hollow targeting, but is that really going to be worth it right now? I'm thinking it's better for me. That's Angela Merkel. I don't need Angela Merkel. Let's get looking at this thin man. Who's left? Who's left? Who's left? Serena. Oh, I got you, Barry Bonds. Of course, I got you too. Forgot about you. I think I'm through using rockets with you. Of course, if I use a rocket and it hits, and this one has the bigger zone of hitting, I get rid of all the thin men once and for all, and then I can focus at last on these floaters over here. So maybe we just waste a rocket. I'm glad I'm wasting rockets. Well, I'm learning a lot by wasting these rockets, and that is snapshot survivalist rocketeers suck. Go with fire in a hole. Just stick with it in the future. Let's see. Let's get down here and get that last rocket going.
Boom, boom, pow.
Okay. At least we finally did something with our last rocket. And I'm almost leaning towards reloading at this point and seeing what they do after that. And so Mutti, let's just reload you. I'm wondering how far forward I dare get with you. Where are they? I don't think they're going to be able to run out and flank me. So I'm going to start bringing Hank Aaron into the mix. I don't think. Am I going to be close enough that I got to worry about Overwatch over here? I kind of think I'm far enough back where I can get over here. Whew. I was worried. You never know. You never know. Let's reload you. Get everybody ready. Get everybody ready and reloaded. Oh, I got to switch to your. I switched to your pistol. Let's get your main weapon reloaded. The laser rifle, and see if we can hold up against the floaters. See what they do against us. It's just floaters now. Yep. Come around back. Come on around back.
They have me flanked.
Too bad I couldn't have Overwatch. This would be fun to have had some Overwatch, and they are coming through, and I got a flank, and this is what I was worried about. Oh, I got complacent because they didn't push through those windows last time, and I paid for it, thinking they didn't have to worry about them pushing through the window. That is totally my fault, totally my fault, totally my fault, and I probably should have pushed. Now that I look at it, it would have been nice to push Hank Aaron up over here to free Zhang up, because he's going to be exposed potentially against movements from these guys over here. Okay, Mutti, Angela Merkel. I think what I gotta have to do, because I don't think I saw a lot of Overwatch, unless this one right in the middle that I lost track of is on Overwatch. Maybe with that in mind, I'll take my lightning reflexes and run my lightning reflexes over here and see if we can't take care of this floater right
Heading
here.
there now.
Just in case I have an Overwatch to run, and no, it doesn't look like I did.
Here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a moderate, all right, folks. It's a moderate.
No longer a threat.
Now you only have a standard weapon, so you're not guaranteed to kill this floater, Berry Bonds, but we're going to at least get you in a position to have the angle to get as much damage done as possible, and just if we're lucky, maybe make it happen. Oh, that's about the minimum I could have expected. Oh, what do you know? I am flanked now because of this. And I can still potentially be flanked by these other floaters coming over to the side. Let me see if I can get a little vision over here. If I flank Tamir over this way. Do I get any vision on any? There's that floater, and he was on Overwatch, but apparently he's too high in the building to have a view inside here to any of my soldiers. So we do have a shot on you. In fact, Tamir, we might as well just take it with you. See if we can't get a hit on this guy. 55%, not great, but it's the shot you have. Oh, way to come through, Tamir. We needed that one badly. That means I think I can get away with hunkering down Zhang right here. I think that's the best play since we still got acid residuals going on. I have the ability to bring Cristiano Ronaldo back and try to do a number, but now I'm feeling a little better. Let's just take a peek. I'm looking at 3 floaters. The thin men are pretty far back, so I have one. No, where are they all? So I have 1 floater there, 1 floater there, and the rest of the floaters are hiding. So I got a 1 unknown floater somewhere, I'm guessing in front of the building, that's making me highly nervous. Psst, not a good thing, not a good thing, not a good thing. So I'm thinking we're just going to bring you straight back here, Hank Aaron.
That's affirmative.
We're going to have to finish the job that Barry Bonds probably wasn't going to do anyway, but talk about not doing it. He really didn't do it. There we go.
Dead and gone.
Who do I have a shot on? It's only 51% out there. Do I want to keep you exposed to get that 51% shot, Angela Merkel? Because I'm worried about thin men charging and getting a nice little half cover shot on you. So I'm thinking let's pull you back a little bit to right here. I think you'll still have a shot over there on that floater, I hope. And we're going to take that one. Not quite. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Now the question is, what do I want to do with Cristiano Ronaldo? And seeing as how you're in the back, I could move you up to half cover. I may be doing a retreat, though, some full cover back in the corner as the thin men come at us, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm not sold on that as a move that I want to play against 5 whole thin men. Let's just keep you on Overwatch. Maybe you'll get some vision through here. The line of sights are a little bit limited. So yeah, we're not going to Overwatch. We're just going to reload you and get ready for the move of the thin men. They're getting aggressive. They are definitely aggressive. Oh boy, are they aggressive. He's going to come up and over in the back, and I'm fine with that. Still got another floater out there, though. If my, yeah, there's 2 floaters, so there's one out there that I really don't know, and he's sitting there on Overwatch somewhere. Who knows? Maybe a little higher up or something where I can't see him. Is that what he's doing? Maybe he's up here a little bit higher. God, he'd be able to see through the windows if he was too high. Good news is Zhang is no longer poisoned. That's like the best news I've seen all along in a long time. Just in time to get more acid. Just in time for more acid. Okay, let's see what we got to play on here. What kind of grenades, if any, do you have, Serena? What kind of grenades, if any, do you have? It's all... Sure would be nice to have some explosive to have used, but we kind of wasted a lot on these first thin men, not thinking I'd find another pod of 5 thin men. So this is the episode of the large pod, is what this one is. Boy, oh boy, the good thing is I do have run and gun available. But it's not going to get my shotgun that close, is it? Now you're the one with the explosive grenade, Zhang, that I would have liked to have closer with these guys right in the front window. That would be nice. So I'm thinking what I may do is slide up Serena to full cover.
On the move.
What kind of range and coverage do I get with a flashbang? It would get the guys in the closest kind of wonky. Maybe not as scary if I worked on them this way. Yeah, and with my broken arc thrower, it's not like I've focused or worried or thinking about any kind of... Barry Bonds, you've used up your rockets. Let's see if you can take care of this threat in the back all by yourself. It's only got 1 hit point. Hit point, it should be yours to take care of. Now, I am able to take some shots. And maybe what we'll start out with is on the one I can see, we'll do a little hollow targeting. And hitting. I always love it when those hollow targets hit. That means I can move Mutti up. She's injured, so it's not going to be the greatest of shots. Mutti, are you going to be able to see that guy from here? Are you able to peek around and see? I think so. I think I'm going to take a chance. We can only see the other one that wasn't hollow targeted. We're still going to give you a shot and a chance at it. A hit. Nice to wear him down. Flashed, banged, and hurting. Let's move up here with Hank Aaron, start getting him back in the game. Ooh, we're going to have some shots too. Both hollow targeted, but we're going to go with the higher percentage right here in the front corner, and boom. I could suppress. I could, but I got you guys over here to help me out. What do we want to do on this side? What do we want to do on this side? I'm thinking Tamir, perhaps we can get you out here, and we're going to find out if that missing floater makes an appearance by making this move, aren't we?
I'm on it.
Gives me a nice 80% flank shot on this thin man in the back. Oh, Tamir, come on. You did me good for one shot, but you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. 80% miss on a flank shot. Oof. Well, he's going to be moving. He's going to be moving. So maybe, unfortunately, I don't have a flank or a Overwatch shot I can hold on the guy in the back, unfortunately. So with Aaron, I'm going to just take the shot on the guy in the front at 56%. They're flashbang, so I don't think the suppression is going to do as much as taking this 56% shot. That's what we're going to try. Don't need so many misses, guys. Don't need so many misses. And I'm thinking I may just need to run Zhang up closer just to make him more useful next time. I wonder if I'll get any kind of a decent shot from here with a shotgun. Let's do the run and gun just to get you up closer, Zhang. Yes, I know you're hurting. At least your armor is hurting.
I understand.
Yes. And let's see what kind of a shot you have with the shotgun, and we'll kind of compare. We got up to a 56% right in the front. What kind of a shot do we have with the laser pistol? It actually is better with the shotgun. Go with the best odds and see if we can do some damage. Or is it better for me? There's that floater hiding in the corner. Is that where he's decided to hide? On Overwatch in the corner. So we never quite got close enough for him to pop the Overwatch on us. I'm almost thinking maybe we should just do some Overwatch. We might get good Overwatch on this flank thin man in the back. That's going to be better odds than some of these here. Let's give that a shot. That's about the same as the odds would have been. Nice hit, nice hit. Almost took him down. One tick left. And he's not in a great position, is he? Oh, is that a flank? Oh, it's a more acid. You're familiar with that, Zhang, aren't you? Ooh, that's close, close, close. Only going 1%. They sense death because Merkel is injured. That's who they sense going for, is what that's all about. Suppressing? Nah, we're spitting against the guy that could have flanked him. That's not a bad move, not a bad move. And they're going against the weakened Merkel, trying to get some shots over there. What's this floater going to do? He's going to rush out into the action for a change, and Overwatch. I hear some meld going out of the picture. Now you're highly flankable. That's the only problem, Zhang. And we got the relief for you kind of tied up at the moment. So we got to figure out ways to go against these thin men back here with an overwatching... Yeah, with an overwatching fool looking at us too. Let's see, what have we got? What have we got as options? Now I could come down here. This is a nice corner spot. You'd be in the corner, be able to flank right back, kill that thin man on the inside. One down. Problem is that you'd be potentially flankable yourself. And that doesn't do me much good. Well, we got to get rid of the guy on the inside, and I got to get these guys forward to be able to do some. The only good thing is if that floater is up that high. Angela, we're probably going to have to get you out here on this one somehow, but we'll see if we can't get you some holo targeting. I think what we are going to do right away, we're going to bring you right here, get the flank on that thin man who decided to come inside on us.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And we got the lightning reflexes, so we should be okay there. If we're lucky, to be quite honest, you'll run within range of that floater and take his Overwatch out. Yeah, but I didn't think that would happen. So we got to take care of this thin man on the inside. He's just up too close and personal for us. Now I've got a couple options here. let's get back to the vision we want. We're kind of looking this way. If I bring out this way, we're opening ourselves up to some spitting. And let's see, Hank, Aaron, we don't have a lot of options to move you either. Don't have a ton of options to move you either, unless we go right here, heal Angela Merkel. Then we've got Angela Merkel and Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo available to move up and have better shots. And you are acided, but you aren't hurt yet. And it just doesn't make any good shots for you either, though. You would be able to throw some smoke, but it would only barely help. And you're in full cover, you're flankable cover, but if they're going to flank, the smoke ain't going to do that much more, is it? So Hank, Aaron, I'm going to bring you right here to heal.
That. Take some aspirin. You'll be fine.
Angela Merkel, we're going to bring you right here. That really doesn't give you the shots I want. If I bring you here, that gets you some shots I might want. Oh, but we got a reaction shot. 40% is not good. So we just did have the angle on that one. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay.
Posición confirmada.
Bonehead move number who knows what in this playthrough. I've lost track. Let's see. I'm worried about you flanking. Let's see if we can do some. Let's see. I'm thinking if we suppress, you're going to be less likely to get the flank. Let's see. It's not going to give much of a great shot for Merkel after all, because she got hit. Red Fog has taken, she doesn't have as good an aim now that she's hit and hurting. And I think we're going to take the armor hit right here and see if we can't come through. I'm just so nervous about this thin man flanking on Zhang.
I'm all out.
Also this floater and Zhang, we're going to take a shot here.
I need additional ammo.
And Barry Bonds, we're going to get you running up to get you back in the picture.
Rolling out.
Okay, you hunker. Okay, no flank moves. All we got left is the floater and a spit.
What the hell was that?
And I'm fine with that. He's my medic if I need him to get healed to move. 1% shot against Merkel. And we've come through. Whew, somehow we've come through. Oh man. Injuries abound. Injuries abound. I don't need this many injuries that we're taking. Right now we got Merkel out and Zhang out. Not the end of the world, but also not very purty. Let's see, we're just going to hunker you down. Even though we need to reload, I'm not going to have you take damage. We're just going to hunker down. How far can this be thrown? Nothing that matters. Angela Merkel, who do you have shots on? You need reloading. Everybody needs a reload. We got that Overwatch in the back. Well, we can definitely take out that Overwatch, but then I have that other Overwatch right there. So let's
I'm rolling.
move you over, Serena. Let's start thinning the ranks here.
Out of rounds. Bye-bye.
Prairie Bounds, we're going to give you a 49% shot over here. It's not great, but I'm hesitant to move you up through the Overwatch that we got going against us. There we go. Couldn't do it with the rockets, but you come through with that old-fashioned pistol. I mean, a rifle. Now that leaves us a few different options. We got we can lock down there. We can get rid of that. But not that that Overwatch matters so much. I'm going to go ahead and reload you, Angela Merkel. Let's see, that cloud's still there, so we're going to hang on and just hunker you down right now. Or wait. No, your shot's not good enough. We're just going to hunker you down, Hank Aaron. We're just going to sit you on Overwatch. And we're going to suppress again, right in the lead to keep him from flanking, I hope.
Entendido.
Okay, I need some of this acid to start wearing off is what I need. We're down to our last 3 thin men, which is probably it. The good thing about Zhang is he has run and gun and he's no longer under the effects of acid. That is the best news I've heard in a long time. Except I do not have a loaded shotgun for him yet. So that's also not good. We also have good news over here. On this front, Tamir is no longer under the effects of acid, but we are out of ammo. So Tamir, we're going to reload you.
I'm ready.
And what do we have suppression-wise? Okay, we're still able to suppress with Cristiano Ronaldo. So I'm going to keep you right here and reload you, Zhang. Or maybe I just pop you behind into the corner. And we do have that one Overwatch going. Let's see what the laser pistol has against the Overwatch over here. Still same, 69, 69. Let's see if we can break the Overwatch by getting rid of this thin man. 69, it's got to work. Hollow targeting. Nope. Hollow targeting didn't pay off that time. Oh, Angela, Angela, Angela. Actually, I'm not. If I didn't reload your shotgun, Zhang, what do you have? It's only 41% over there. Oh, I got a quick and easy way to get rid of that thin man. There we go. So the Overwatch is gone. Any movement restrictions I was feeling are gone. So where do we want to, where can we get the best moves? I can get you into full cover over here. That'll set you up for next time and these guys in the backside. Except I'm kind of thinking I'm going to keep you out of it, Mutti, with your health. Realistically. Let's heal your wound so you can get moving. We're going to suppress to keep the flank from happening. This is the last suppress I have here. I do have Hank Aaron able to suppress. Yeah, Mutti, we're going to bring you back. I think we need to play it safe. And Hank, Hank Aaron, Barry Bonds, I can bring you by Hank Aaron, that exposes you, and besides, you're not loaded, so let's get you reloaded. Here we go. And we got a hit now on Ronaldo, so the damage roulette wheel continues, and we keep getting hit and hit and hit. Okay, we're going to take you, Serena, to hollow target against the Overwatcher there with your pistol. And then you're going to have no choice after that but to reload. Nice hit.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Nice hit. Let's see, what do you have the ability to do? We'll do the 56% shot and see if we can take out the Overwatch. Go, Tamir. No, not quite.
That is not good.
That is not good. We have no choice but to reload here. Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll go on the Overwatch again. See if we can finally take it out. Yeah, damn it is right. Took the words right out of my mouth. I got a 46% shot here, and I don't know that I want to take it. Oh, Zhang. Are you feeling lucky to run an Overwatch? I'm feeling like that's what we need right about now.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
30%, not good. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy. One thing it'll do is it'll force the other thin man to move and run. Let's take our pistol shot, knock out the Overwatch. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh my goodness, sloppiness abounds yet again. So we're going to bring you right up here, Barry Bonds, and we're going to put you on Overwatch. And Angela Merkel, we are going to bring you right up here. Oh, that's not even a blue move for you. We can't even get you up here to give us Overwatch. You're so badly hurt. So we'll just Overwatch you in the back. You and your 2 health points.
I'll get him next time.
He's a running. Boy, is he a running. Last one on the map, and guess what we're doing? Getting the hay out of here with you, Zhang. What's the best way or fastest way we can get you back to some sort of cover? There's a good question. I think right here behind this blown up car will get you back. We will use Serena. We're going to have to get you reloaded. I think it's maybe a reload reposition turn for us.
Moving to position.
Except for you, we'll set you on Overwatch. And I have the ability to get you up too now. I can't quite get you up to this corner with the full cover. Oh, Ronaldo, you're just injured too, so you don't have the range. How about you, Hank Aaron? What can you get to help us out? Or can you?
Let's do
I'm gonna
this.
dash you to this point.
Affirmative.
We'll overwatch you out there, Tamir, and we are gonna bring you up, Ronaldo.
Ajá, me muevo.
And we'll just keep you in the back, Merkel. But close enough for that extra shot should I need it. How about that as a change my mind on the fly? Okay, he is taking a shot. Acid. Who thought he'd run up and do acid spit back on me? Not me. I certainly didn't play for it.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, we're just gonna reload you back here, except we're gonna reload the main weapon. You weak little thing.
Reloading.
And Serena, we are gonna take a shot with you, 56%. Get a little hollow targeting. I don't think anybody else is gonna have a shot though. Thank you, Serena. A glimmer of hope in a horrible mission right now. We're gonna hunker you down. We're gonna hunker you down. And Mutti, now what we're gonna do is we are gonna bring up here. Does that mean you're gonna get a shot on this guy? I think so. So right from here, we're gonna take a shot on the thin man. Unfortunately, we don't have the ammo to lock him down. That would be the best thing to do. It's only 56%, but we'll take it.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
It's getting to be a habit for me to talk about ugly, ugly missions. We got to put a change to that. I had one brief shining moment in there, but this one we went back to the ugliness. 3 big-time injuries out there. I guess you can argue that a lot of my troopers on this one were lower level. It just slows up their advancement down the road, so they're going to be lagging some more. So yeah, wasn't pretty. Maybe I need to play my missions first thing in the morning when I'm wide awake. Not after a long day of work. Gotta get that head clear. Look at that, 41 days for Zhang. 33 days for Merkel. 13 days for Ronaldo. None of those numbers are good. None of those numbers are good. Wow. Okay, let's get moving on. Time to put that behind us. And we got 4 whip and meld out of that. So Operation, yeah, Bloody is correct. Bloody Whisper, although it was more like a bloody holla. There was no hiding the blood on this mission. Unfortunately, it was our big part of it was our blood. So we still got, if we peek out here, I believe, there it is, UFO. Oh, it did land. Look at that. So the UFO landed while we were having our little fun battling it out. Let's see, we got 11 hours left. None of our sniper rifles, laser scatter, anything is going to be ready by then. Arc thrower repaired. We got to go against a landed medium. Let's take a look before we commit at our barracks. And it's horrid. How far do we have some people away? We got like 11 hours, but I'm seeing double digit on the people with hours left. So we are not going to get any other troops back on this landed UFO. 1, 2. A little heavy on the snipers too, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I can get, there's my 6 soldiers, and then I'd have, what I'm going to have to do is, oh, look at all those wounds. I did not need 3 more wounds. What we're going to do is we're going to have to look into the pool and see who is best to use from the fatigue files, and take them also out. Our ranks are thin, and we got some big missions potentially coming up where I'm going to need troops. It's going to come back to bite me, all these injuries. So this is not good, not good. We were looking good briefly, but then all of a sudden, wound, wound, wound. Fortunately, a ton of them, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 2 days aren't bad, but then there's 4 of them that are really, really bad. So anyway, this is, rather than harp on this anymore, I'm just going to do the old, this is Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. And when you come back next time, we will make those difficult decisions, a landed raider, on the team that we're going to take out. So take a deep breath. I know I'll be taking quite a few deep breaths up until the next mission, because we're going to have a tough one ahead of us. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it.